Welcome back to more Magicraft. We have started a new save, kind of gone through, shown all the different ways you can break the game on a full save, optimize save. And we're starting with a fresh save now. We're going to see how long it takes us to beat Lee. We have finished normal. Gonna show off this costume that Vivian never uses again. Oh, well, you know, she stays in for this one. So, we got our first couple unlocks from our first couple of hearts. So, pick out of 3 spells. We do have Core Flame now. It's probably going to be the big thing we look for if we do get an epic. Most of the other really strong stuff's not in the pool yet, but we do have capacity. That's been our limiting factor. And we do have Duet. Duet, Firework, Serial Echo, all very good spells to work with. Out of the next tier, I mean, we got to take the, we have to take Relic Pack eventually, because we do want the getting more spells. But we can get Channeling, mostly to get Shining Star is very good. We can skip Summons. And we could honestly skip Inspiration. The main reason to unlock Inspiration is we do need it to unlock Bian, and Bian is a good character. Arcane Barrier, like, these are all good. If you are hardcore optimizing a save, you probably don't need to unlock these. So, it might be a bit. Let's talk to Bella. Talk about cosplay. Okay, there we go. So we do have the dash set now. We need to upgrade it to get the most out of it, because once we upgrade it once, then we can take the track off it. Oh, we just have Dave unlocked. It's fine. Do have the Reaper set as well. I think for simplicity, though, we're just going to stick with the base wand. We have spent all our stuff, so our big thing right now is getting more capacity and then health. Here we are, we've done normal. Now we're on to hard, so we do have to make it to the Ancient Throne now. I don't believe we have the ban list unlocked yet. No. Alright, let's get health. Durability is still our main problem. Like I said, we have very small spell pools. We're less limited by our spell limit now. We can make much more powerful wands, and we have decent odds of getting them, but we're still going to be running on very much the razor's edge of resources. You can see there, like, we're barely getting ahead of that healing. That's there. We look for the same things we always look for. Try to get an economy relic. Survival relics are a lot better, because I just don't have a bunch of free health. Speed is very good. Yeah. One of the ones I hide just because it's hard to tell where my hitbox is. But yeah, let's go through. Hopefully we can get through hard without any issues. Take the Wind Listening Ear. I don't want spells. Because I don't start with a bunch of free gold, it's probably the biggest thing on meta progression I do not think about until going to a new save, is just how little gold you actually start with. And by little, I mean none. Especially now, where we have a lot more incentive to reroll things. Bullet, because we got one. Butterfly. We do need health. the red spiders would be the main thing I'm afraid of here. Just one moment. Just adjust my mic a little. Alright. Already to the mini-boss. Didn't think that was doing damage. So they give me the option. I don't know if I'd have enough to do it, but if I can upgrade the dash set after this run, that will probably be the best thing, because we just get track and rare. Resonance Rune is probably a lot better now. Kind of build like do what you do with Vian and Dave. You build one wand to do all your damage, and another one to do your cast rate. Because it does get very high on what it is. I'm going to take the wooden stick. We can upgrade the... are better in every way. You're a little slower, I guess. It's a better wand if it's full casting. There we go. Kind of wish they're not that hard to do, but I wish the achievements were tied to the save, not the game. They can go through and do them again. They don't really give anything other than you did achievements. Kind of do some of the weirder runs, like save all your money, mostly the curses. Or if you want to know how to do get the like dumb amount of curses, besides just taking a lot, the area 3 boss, the like big shadow attacks, the ones that have faces, if they hit you, they give curses. It's kind of the intended way of doing it. It's like 5 MP. 25% of coins is big. Grab spells for now. Okay, so we will have bans, I think, after this run. Because we get this cutscene, then the next cutscene. Do not remember anyone's names. Gina. Gina will be there to let us ban stuff. Yes. So we are a very weird human. Getting move speed, got a little too close there. Getting move speed early is very nice. That's kind of been the problem with some of our other runs of just we have no mobility when we're attacking. So stuff like these guys that chase us, we get a lot of damage on us. White Woodland Singing is nice. Besides, we get the iframes. It also lets us put some distance after we do get hit. Okay, multi-shot's good. We'll take a range boost. It's better overall. It is worth going to the workshop now, because now I could run double level 2s. is a little more rough on my mana. Unlock chests, always good. Flat regens, strong. I'll take an early workshop. Or over getting spells, I'll take the early workshop. I craft both of these. Do a lot more damage. We'll save our money though. Get health. Because now, after the first hit, they'll take 50% more damage. A very good chunk of damage. Three chests is tempting to pop this on. We'll see what we get here. Very easy slide puzzle. Not a bad relic. Slightly risky relic. Yeah, worth it. Because I can't carry a ton of potions with me, it is worth kind of using them a little less optimally. I'm going to get the curse room now. Because I did that. But, like, depending on what the curses are, they could be just non-entities. Duration's good to have. Rebound's nice to have. Okay. None of these relics are worth the curses. Like, they have something with a higher hit rate. Reaper's very good for room-to-room clear. Unable to discern doors is terrible, though. Even if this was the greatest thing in the world, this is terrible. Resilient risk is just... Or resilient physique is just high risk, high reward. And where I don't have a lot of the normal safety nets I do. It's like, it is just, you do double damage, but you take 70% more damage. And it's a lot harder for me to build defenses. Where we don't have a lot of that early progression. It's the downside with that curse room. A lot of the time, like, rare relics... Get rid of this guy. There are some very powerful rare relics, but there's also a lot of that are kind of eh. Or I find them very eh. Oh, there's an egg back there. Excuse me. Cold weather. I think I might be getting a bit of a cold. See about getting a scarlet room. Hope for poison. Disordered. This guy is pretty good sniping you. Am very glad we got move speed. It's a much harder boss on base move speed. Okay, both these are bad. Well, this is terrible. Yeah, it's like the regen's good, but I go in half because of the wand spirit, so we'll take the radiant bouquet. Plus 60 scatter is kind of rough. But it is decent. is... Not worried about poison getting dropped. What do we have? Always get a bonus room. Safety. Take the 2 safety relics. I don't think it's possible for me to get the key weapon. But this will help with healing. Coins are a very reliable way to heal. I don't need track if just rebound does all my auto aim. There we go, Prospector. Grab money. Need to remember I have the coin potion. So with how chaotic everything is, I can't... It's very easy to tell the enemy shots, because they're not faded out, but there is so much chaos. Or curse. No. I will just lose a lot of money to Prospector. It spells. Take a Tears of the Goddess over the invisibility. Invisibility is very much a... It can be a very strong mechanic, but pretty much only if you have summons, or you have something long-lasting, because you like shoot your Dimension Walker, have it last forever, and then you get your invisibility. Ooh, take those just because I have them, so they might be easy upgrades. Yeah, random Thunder Chance is putting in work. The downside of Core Flame is I don't have to wait to area boost at the moment. Take invisibility. Or improved visibility. Grab more spells. Didn't even see the bomb guy. I assumed it was a spider. Random bullets stuck in the wall. Our good friend Volleyballs take over Scatter. Volley is better than Duration, because mana's the problem. We'll get some health. Do have rebound, right? Yeah, I do. The split's probably not worth it. I'm also just not rebounding a lot here because of... Does this bounce off terrain? I still have no keys. Get relics. I always forget how much damage those guys can do whenever you're not just delete them instantly and have to deal with their gravity mechanics. One like moves them and the other one moves you. Very easy to get flung into a lot of damage. Get dodge. Speed's not that bad to deal with. It's kind of like, if you're familiar with Enter the Gungeon, a lot of the rebound has kind of smart target. A lot of the time, like, it'll rebound, then usually rebounds into an enemy. Alright, I don't have lock. Do another ray run. Could be worth it. We're going to take the rainbow because it's upgraded. We did ray last time. Let's do evil sword. Duration. See what this is like. Alright, rebound. Does a lot of nothing. I would need a fuse, I think, to make it worthwhile. Or area. Taking a lot of dumb damage. Fine, coins heal us. HP, randomly upgrade a relic. Let's upgrade a relic. You know, might as well just use this now. It costs nothing. And then we'll grab health. Yeah, Split's doing a lot of nothing. I think, though, the Rainbow Volley might actually be better. Depending on how I order stuff. Try this. Nope, nope. I mean, the volley does a lot of nothing. I'm doing that. Get rid of these guys before they block me with lasers. Body size is not that great to take, mostly because I don't want to get bigger and I don't have a reason to just randomly take potions. I can do very scary things with Echo. Echo Arcane? Go Echo Arcane. I think I need this rebound now. Rainbow would be the better thing. Mana is the issue with Rainbow. See what this is like? Right, because Volley doesn't apply when I do the spells this way. Or wait, yeah, it does. Okay. So... Relic. So I hope I could check the side room. Arcane Explosion is a very good spell. I kind of just don't use it after once stuff gets unlocked. Shining Star into Arcane Explosion is very powerful. Just very expensive. I might as well just get rid of these. More visibility. I don't have keys. I can save the tiers for if I get a curse side room. And I don't have the unlock all chests. Very much use a track. Precise would help. More spirits. So many spirits. Limit at the moment is more I just need a better wand. It's another thing on the meta progression, like, you get so much in free stats. That kind of covers up how mediocre the early wands are. Thing I do have to remember is I need to, let my mana come back a little bit. Because Echo doesn't pay the cost until it tries to cast a spell, unlike Duet that does it immediately whenever I cast it. Probably not getting a Scarlet Room. Scatter is miserable. actually the better way to cast it. Cool. Let's see how this boss goes. The downside with this guy is my guardians don't do much. Split I also don't think is doing much. There we go, it's a bit better. Range boost. I can get stuff like cheap enough that Rainbow I have can do a lot of damage with Echo. Problem right now is the mana. Scatter is also miserable. There we go. Oh, that cooldown. Both these are bad. Stellar Horn I can make work. The problem's the cooldown. Restless Fae. Because the enemy generation is bad when I'm using it. I'll take Stellar Horn. It has a rare to reroll at least. May red my mana. In theory, it'll cast this 7 times. Go with this. I don't know if both these get it or not. Leave it like this, and then I guess duration. Probably put the split back on then. Cooldown's the problem now. Alright. Still not worth going to shop. Oh, we'll see this room. Okay, nope. No, I don't want to do it, but we have to go to a shop to get a better wand. Or workshop. Just the cooldown rate on this is so bad. Take that for a key, just because side room would be very helpful. It's the cooldown that's ruining me. What if... the scatter doesn't matter on these. A bit better. We do have the worm pit unlocked, so depending on what we get... Just need to remember... I suppose I can go through the video after. I should get a screenshot of kind of the enemies bugging out on the teleport walls. If I can get Nova level, like, I think it'll ruin my mana rate, but like Nova I think has a chance to auto-kill enemies when they're low health. But we are feeling the lack of upgrades. That's fine. Like I said, the goal this year is to see how long it takes us to get to Lee on a fresh save. Take bigger radius just because I am doing Nova. Oh, there we go. We get the lab unlocked. Track is massive. Okay. Keep what we got. I think we got the process. I don't know what I can really do to fix this up, but I don't need money at the moment. So we have nothing to upgrade. Let's roll some stuff. Okay. Get away with these just for the reduced cooldown. There we go. That's what I was saying here. It has a chance to chain out, which is good for room to room. Don't need track. 2 of those I might be able to upgrade. The problem is mana. Not the worst. God, cooldown is just so miserable. Okay, I don't need this range boost. I don't think I need this split. This might be one of the few times that energy saving is worth it. No. I would rather have... Oh, duet. That is way easier for damage. There we go. Echo's fine, it's just hemorrhaging my cast rate. So instead what I could do is just duet. Do it like this. Try to save what we can on the magic bullet, and then, yeah. Where this area has a lot of small enemies, Arcane Nova's going to put in a lot of work. Get relics. I think there was a coin I forgot to pick up there. This also fixes some of my mana issues because I'm not going to shoot unless I can do the Arcane Nova now, and that was kind of the problem before, is I was just shooting very ineffective rainbow shots. It's the only problem right now is my shots are kind of weird with this much overscatter. Take flat damage. The duet and the magic bullet. Capacity up would be probably the big thing I want. Out of the spells off the mini-boss. We need the regen. Look for spells. Invincibility is nice to have. Precise is good. Take a time duration. Still want to cash out on the tiers. Arcade Nova having a 25% base crit rate is also nice. We definitely need more power. Hopefully we can get something good out of here. The volley and dash. Oh, we know we take the higher volley, and then I think we just go lightning dash instead. Think that will be better, and then we'll just give it more duration. Yeah, it's a big improvement. There's actually a dumber way I could set this up for damage. Which is, we do this. Okay. I don't care about this low-level rainbow. So hopefully we get something good here. Teleport cast. Yeah, teleport cast. Not the worst. Because it just has, like, I don't care, I can't hit things with Arcane Nova, but then it adds a ton of damage onto the lightning. There's actually a better way I could be doing this, which is... what we do instead, because I don't need this overshot anymore. I don't even think I need this duration. Because I have an extra duet, we do this. Cast reverse doesn't matter. Randomly remove a relic. Losing, there's a lot of stuff I could lose that's not worth it. For reverse cast, that doesn't really matter. Let's get relics. losing where I am. Really, I should get rid of the duration. I think it's messing up with the Arcane Nova. Also losing where I am. How zoomed out I am. Taking regen. And more HP. There's like a delay before the good hit comes out. Transfers a lot of damage, it just takes a second. Of course, lose MP, as is tradition. The Nova is also just good for clearing out little enemies. Take Volley, and we'll take Thunderstorm. Helps if I put the good Volley on. And then let's get relics. There's a coin. Just because I have I guess I don't have the scatter now, but just the tracking's a little weird. Take crit damage. Probably the next zone when we finally go to a shop or start really rolling relics that I'll finally use to get 25% more money. Potion. So I'm not rolling as deep as I normally would. It's not as essential. Okay, another worm pit. Hope for something a little better. Alright, now I can get duplicates. So, do you take the remote casting? No. Give you a thunderstorm then? Make spell big. Cool. I don't need this remote casting then. Okay, let's see where we are on the indescribable. Yeah, you can see the ones that are like chasing me with faces, those would give curses if they hit. If you are trying to do the achievement, they also like last forever. Okay, that works. A much better wand to build on. Nova's probably just worth re-rolling to a core flame. Neat. There we go. To get relics, we have tons of health. Probably would be much better. Let's see on the mini boss. Dodge. Can't get an upgrade of volley. Okay. Blowing these up in case I get some coins. Upgrade our volley. Try to... That one also works. More duet. Just keep my spells for now. Give more spirits. There's a lot of random shots here. They'll put work in, but we'll make use of Nova. Nova's kind of a thing we just stop using once we have more stuff. Sure, we'll take invisibility. Like spells. I get a lot of damage off Nova, but there's like a delay before it kicks in. The damage boost. Need to start with odd. Yep. I had that right there. I just didn't hit the one I was trying to go by. Good one to reroll. There we go. Shop. Oh, you actually don't have the reroll machine yet. That makes shops a lot worse. I'll take this. Take this. Twig's relevant if you make a lot of very, very cheap spells, and as long as it takes you 10 seconds to run through your wand, it just refills to full. Buy this key. I think I forgot to pick up a key in one room. Let's buy this. Okay, let's go to the workshop then. So, I don't have anything to upgrade. Let's re-roll this into something functional. The damage bonus doesn't stack. Okay, stuff's too expensive if I do it that way. We'll just get crit. And then... There's no point checking shops then, because I can't reroll, I guess. "25% damage isn't that much of a loss, so I may as well just be able to cast more. A lot more relevant if I get something like Stellar Drift off the boss. Okay, this is going to be the litmus to see if I am actually doing decent damage or not. Okay. We are doing lots. Take both those because I already have them. I should up my shop refresh. I forgot you started with none. Take damage based on coins, because we'll probably have a lot of coins by the end of the run. Lightning Dash just has so much knockback. I think it's mostly, like, it's balanced on the fact you're supposed to be invul during it. Take damage boost because I get it upgraded. Go process. Come on, give me a multi-shot. Oh, I forgot I had that. I could have kept the, capacity. Try and upgrade it. So I get 3 slots for 25% damage. But I get 50 back, so it's probably worth it. relics. Flat MP, it might let me do like an initial double shot. I should be re-rolling the track plus into try to get a lightning dash. I don't even like more track is nice in the sense it makes my dash last longer, but getting more lightning would just have it do more damage. We'll open this just because I'm probably not getting more side rooms. Okay, I'll take enemy HP bars, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna hope that is the curse room I've been waiting for. These guys are scary whenever you have a basically one-shot wand. In the sense that it takes your entire wand to cast the spell, because they drain your mana. Doesn't really matter what I take there. Go to the workshop again after this. Hope for something good. None of these relics are great. Okay. So I want to roll this into a lightning dash. Come on. Nah, I tried. Mimic is better than that. Still hope for a good wand here. I just lost my positioning there. Just realized I had two other things. I could have taken those relics and then tears them away. I forgot I had two curses already. It's fine. Gaia, I think, is better because I'm probably just not moving a lot. Like, standardized... Should know what Arcane's cast rate is. So I'm going to cast slower, but I might be able to get away with... Yeah, that works. We got a near constant cast rate. As long as we're standing still. Which we probably will be. Could I get away with doing this now? No, still too expensive. Just due to how multi-shot multiplies out. Another Tranquil Bloom on for now. Cool. I don't know. None of those relics really matter. Like, I would have got more HP. Would have probably been the only relevant one. The other two don't matter. I'm not going to heart rooms. And there's nothing, like, I don't like the bullet tail. Let's go process. Mostly just looking for a volley. Could gamble on trying to get a capacity. No, I don't have enough random rares. Use those for reroll fodder. See what we get. Forgot, there's a lot of I kind of don't want to stand still. Problem with this wand. Fine. Spell lasts long enough, that doesn't really matter. Take Grateful Eye, because it's good for the one boss. Poison would be very strong on this build with how rapidly we are hitting. In case we get a side room. Okay, let's try again. So I'm looking for a duet or a volley. Or we just take damage. No. Because I can't duet into duet if I fuse them, but if I get another duet, then I can do it, and then we get absurd amounts of damage. I mean, Arcade Nova's eating a lot of it, but whatever. get to see the mechanics for these bosses for once. Yeah, Buddy is the more threatening one. Sable just makes it annoying to dodge Buddy, but doesn't do much on his own. He'll get more max MP. Yeah, Nest Legion is why I took the... heal on kills. Is going to take a while without any kind of AoE. Surprised he didn't do his stealth phase. Better he did and it just ended. Okay. I think the mana discount's better than my recharge rate. There. Really rolling this charge into capacity is more useful. Now I wonder, can I get away with... Then I guess we take a Tranquil Bloom. This should make pretty short work of the boss. There we go. He's falling in the pit. There we go. Yay, we beat the Demon King. We are getting to the point. Like, we're not just getting free wins. Meta progression helps a lot. Yes, we beat the Demon King. We have a fancy eye. That doesn't do anything. Just gives us credits. Okay, I don't have enough to upgrade the dash set yet. Let's talk to everybody. Yes, I'm so amazing. Okay, there we go. Some chaotic cores. I'll buy it. Okay, the resource exchanger is the thing I need. Okay. We can't get our wand limit up. Initial coins is good. Take a look here. So out of here, getting Shining Star Arrow is probably the most useful thing. And then we'll also get this relic pack, so that we're into our tier 2s. Spell lock's gonna be good. We don't need the utility pack. Even advanced summon I'm debating opening on this file. I think for the purpose, because I guess I gotta pick 3. So be inspiration, just because Bian's a good character to get. And then probably the summon pack, just good. Like, I don't like Runehammer builds. I guess that is the one build I need to show off is Runehammer. But these I don't really care about. These I also don't care about that much. Overload's good. Soul Link's one. It adds less spells, so I could just hit these 3 to get the next unlock. But we do have Shining Star in, which means we can do good old reliable. Hello, Gray. We beat the Demon King. We can just do Shining Star Duet Chains now. So, out of helps me the most. I don't need the recycler yet. Get more HP. Yeah, it's the weird, like, it's not worth it. What plus 15 HP regen per room means is you get 15 more health from the okay, so reinforce 15 more from health rooms. Get the bandolier and then get the refills, then we'll hold the rest. can't... I guess I don't have the option to buy upgrade yet, so we'll stick with original. But that is for hard mode. We move into nightmare now. I believe we will get the cutscene for bands, but we will see in the next run. Anyway, thanks for watching.